welcome back to What's Stranger Than Strange. My name is Erin. Today we're going to get back into some urban exploration videos. The video that we will be reviewing today is coming from the channel called Chilling Scares. The video is titled The 6 Most Disturbing Abandoned Building Encounters Caught on Camera. So I am going to work on dimming the lights and we'll get into making commentary on this video. Alright guys, so we have the lights dimmed. Let's get started. Alright, I'm curious as to what it is that they're going to see. I'm super excited. Here we go.
Jared Coker Urbex is a small YouTube channel where the uploader posts raw footage of his explorations of abandoned locations all over the US. Since 2020, Jared has uploaded over 200 videos of some pretty cool urbex footage. In March 2022, Jared uploaded a video where he explored an abandoned dog treat manufacturing factory in Wichita, Kansas. For the first few minutes of the video, the exploration is pretty uneventful, and except for the usual couple of strange thuds and bangs that can be heard nearby, it seems like Jared's alone. Even though it's relatively common for homeless people to hide out in abandoned buildings, it doesn't seem like anyone was squatting in the factory that day. After exploring the multiple floors of the building in detail, Jared looks out the window and sees a red car pulling up to the factory and start making its way through the gates.
It's probably the owner.
I can't see him.
The building could be owned by someone.
I don't like that.
After it becomes obvious that the man in the red car has plans to enter the factory, Jared does the only reasonable thing in a situation like that and tries to find a way out of the building without being noticed. Unfortunately, the car goes around the building and out of his field of vision, which means that by the time the car is parked in front of the factory, the man could be anywhere.
Oh God. Someone's right out there.
But if y'all look at the way that the gentleman is dressed, that is actually coming to the building. Let me adjust my screen. I don't got this thing all crazy looking. Okay. With the man that is coming to the building, if you look at the way that he's dressed, I'm assuming that this man owns the building. I don't really think there's anything eerie about him being there. It could be that if he does own the building, maybe he saw that somebody went in, or he's just coming to check on the building. Again, I will say this to people that, do like urban exploration. Just because a building looks abandoned does not mean that it does not belong to someone. It could be property, again, of like this gentleman, or just because you are going into a building that looks abandoned, it does not mean that you may not run into squatters or people that have unpredictable behavior. So just be very, very careful. And also too, like going into places like that, you have to watch for a lot of structural issues. Like watch your floors, make sure like the ceilings don't look like they're falling in. Don't put yourself like in a bad situation where you could fall or have something potentially fall on you. Just anything like that. I just wanted to put that out there in case anybody gets ideas about going and doing urban exploration. Just think about those things. All right.
What do I do?
You leave.
I couldn't tell what he was holding.
Oh, he's holding something. Ooh. Y'all think? What do y'all think? I think it's the
man can be seen walking through the woods toward the front entrance of the factory. To make matters much worse, it appears as though the man has something in his hands, and from a distance, it's impossible to tell whether it's something as simple as a flashlight or a potential weapon.
He could be just coming to fix something.
Oh my God. Was that a gunshot?
No, it was probably a door closing. We'll see.
I think it was.
A gunshot?
He had something in his hand too. It must have been a gun.
Ooh. Good luck. Good luck, sir.
Over the next few minutes, Jared does his best to find a way out undetected, which is much easier said than done when you have no idea where a potentially armed man who probably knows the layout of the building much better than you do is hiding.
That could be super scary.
And just when it seemed like Jared was going to make it out undetected, this happens.
Whoa, whoa.
Right there.
Whoa.
Who else is with you?
Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Okay. Get over there now.
What?
Sit down. Give you handcuffs.
Huh?
Put them on. Got it?
Okay.
Either I put them on or you can put them on. Take your pick.
I've never put on handcuffs.
Ooh-wee.
Just put them on each side of you. How's that?
Well,
Put them in front of you. That way you carry them in front, okay?
what's going to happen?
What's going to happen is the police is going to come and then you take your name and they'll get you for criminal trespassing. It's nothing these
Told you.
days.
It was a building
better
owner.
be shooting you, isn't it?
Was that what I heard?
Yeah.
What you shoot at?
Shoot it. See people, I shoot at them.
There
If they run, you shoot. There you go.
Yeah.
Be cool. Nothing will happen, okay?
Right.
Our shot was out this way. Nothing.
I mean, I get it. Like, it's like
No
your
more shooting.
property, but...
Use of deadly force? What do you think that is?
I thought that was kids spray paint.
No, that's me telling you I'll shoot you. Nobody else is with you, right?
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
what are
just
the
me.
laws where you
I see
live,
somebody,
man?
I'm gonna end up probably
Sometimes you
shooting them.
can't do that. Like,
if I
if
were with
somebody's, like,
someone
running.
and I know you shoot people, I would have gotten them.
Okay. I just don't want, they say, wait, they scare me, I'll shoot in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just life.
That, I
The
told you I
man,
was
who
the
appears
owner.
to be an armed vigilante of some sort, pops out of the bushes just as Jared is about to leave and holds him hostage, even ordering him to put on a pair of handcuffs.
I'd have been like, no, I'm
During
not
the
putting
exchange,
handcuffs
it's hard to
on.
tell if the man is in his right mind, which makes the fact that he's
the cops
carrying a
let them
fully
do it.
equipped assault rifle that much more disturbing. At one point in the conversation, the man orders Jared to get into his car, and at that point, Jared doesn't really have a choice.
What we're gonna do is we'll throw your camera and your bag in the trunk, okay? I'll put my gun in there too. Alright? We'll get in the little red car, just drive up here, set everything out, the police will come, they'll ask you for your driver's license, and they'll give you a little ticket.
Although Jared didn't record the part where he got into the car out of fear that the man would freak out if he realized he was being recorded, the YouTuber later explained that the cops took an hour and a half to get there. Disturbingly, when the cops finally arrived and while they were all talking, they saw two kids go up to the factory the same way Jared had, at which point the man looked the cops dead in the eye and said that if he saw the kids inside the factory, he was going to shoot them. Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened. As Jared was being taken to the police station for trespassing, the cops got a report that two kids had been shot at the factory.
What?
Thankfully, it turned out that the man was bluffing with his weapon, which was only loaded with non-lethal pellets.
What?
But still, the kids had to be taken to the hospital to be treated for their wounds. During the investigation, the man was identified as 62-year-old Ken Thomas, and even after shooting at the two kids, he was only sentenced to 2 years probation. Since that day, Jared hasn't gone back to the abandoned factory again.
Whoa. Okay. So, if the man is the property owner, he has the right to tell people to leave. He also has the right to have his weapon, okay? I don't care what side of the fence you stand on when it comes to laws involving firearms. He has the right to do that. He has the right to have his weapon. However, like, I cannot believe that he, like, actually is, like, really just, like, if you're in there, I'm just gonna do this. Like, I'm just gonna take you out. That's so crazy to me. He warned the police, and instead of the police going in and getting them out, they basically, like, take this other guy, and I guess it sounds like they just left the kids there, and the guy ended up following through with what he said. That is so crazy to me. But anyway, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
In 2019, a group of 5 real estate investors walked into a distressed property in the Angora neighborhood of southwest Philadelphia. The visit to the distressed house started out pretty ordinarily, but a few minutes in, just as one of the investors was about to walk up the staircase leading to the second floor, they noticed something extremely disturbing.
It's always people.
Look, the wire, right, that goes up
Look the
to
nail
a
over
knife
there.
system.
Oh my god.
Dude, that
Look
kills
there.
somebody,
Look
bro.
what is there, the knife. Right there, right there. You see the wire?
You don't see the knife up there?
Right here. You see this wire going over here?
Yep, somebody's living there.
It's going right through the heart.
It's on a crutch with a knife.
How'd you catch that?
Based on what the investors are saying, there appears to be some sort of booby trap system built into the staircase. Had any of them followed through with walking up the staircase, a seemingly innocent house walkthrough could have turned bad very quickly. After analyzing the booby trap for a few
That's
minutes,
crazy,
they decided
y'all.
to activate it to see what would have happened to the investor if he had continued climbing the flight of stairs.
Alright, here, you got it?
Yeah.
You send this.
I know where you trip it. It's not at the
Yeah.
bottom. It's that.
You think?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's that.
Trip it. See what happens.
Oh!
Look at that. Yo, that straight up killed you right in the head.
Look at it.
Yo, that's right.
No. Hold on. You need to stop more. You need to step over.
Yo, that would have got you right in your neck.
Oh my God! Right in his head.
No, my
Yo,
heart.
you got
My head.
Disturbingly, the knife comes down right at the level of the investor's neck as soon as the wire is activated. It's hard to imagine
Somebody's
what kind
trying
of
to
psychopath
protect-
would booby trap a house like that, knowing that whoever walked up that flight of
Spawn,
stairs
dude.
probably wouldn't live to tell the tale. Even though the trap was built in a very do-it-yourself kind of way with a rusted knife, some duct tape, some wire, and a crutch, the speed at which the knife was designed to come down right at neck level obviously means that whoever built it wasn't playing around and meant to do some serious damage.
Y'all, that would have really took that man out. And that's crazy. Like, how did that one guy see that? It was like a super thin wire from what I'm understanding. I wonder if they went further into the house to see if anybody was actually there.
Shockingly, even after what happened, the investors still went on to explore the rest of the house, buy it, and renovate it. Fortunately, they didn't run into any more traps along the way.
That's wild.
Finders
It was a smart little setup, but that would have been really unfortunate for whoever ran into that.
Beepers History Seekers is a YouTube channel where urban explorers Matt and Andy document their visits to hundreds of abandoned locations around the world. What's funny about this channel is they always bring their dog to capture footage they might otherwise miss.
Look at the little baby.
In March 2023, they
That's so
uploaded footage of their
smart.
visit to an abandoned house in the UK. Throughout their first few minutes of their
So
exploration,
he
Matt
gets
and
a
Andy come
different
across all
perspective
kinds of
of
old
everything.
history
That's
books,
so
kitchen
cute.
utensils, and other abandoned objects,
I'm
but
gonna
for
have
the
to
most
look at
part,
their
nothing too
channel
out of
now.
the ordinary. About 25 minutes into the visit, as Matt and Andy are sorting through dozens of
A doggy
dozens of history
investigator.
books lying around the house, this happens.
And then why's that got a lock on it there for a bathroom cabinet? That makes no sense. Oh.
Go down the stairs, y'all. Don't let him. That bothers me so much when people let the dog go first. Don't let the dog get hurt. Where's your dog? Call him up.
Hello?
That's it.
Hello?
He's hearing something too.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
he's so cute.
We're not secure. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to hurt you. Urban explorers. Just having a look round.
I wonder if somebody actually lives there.
Hello?
Like they think it's abandoned, but it's not, you know?
I'm going to have to watch it back. That was definitely somebody running down the stairs. 100% that was someone running down the stairs.
They weren't able to find whoever it was. That's when they decided to review the GoPro footage on their dog Bear to see if it showed anything. And a bit before they heard footsteps running down the stairs, his camera caught just a squatter who was probably more scared of them and left the house in a hurry to get some privacy. But still, it must have been incredibly chilling.
But one thing I was going to say is, I wonder if that's like a very telling sign, though, that Bear did not bark at said individual. Like, maybe he knew that the person was just scared. Like, maybe he could kind of sense that they weren't going to hurt them. Because normally a dog would, like, you know, flip out if they saw somebody like up under a bed or something. Like they would get scared and start barking. But it's crazy that like Bear saw them, or I'm sure that dog knew that they were there, even if they were just in passing. I'm sure they could sense somebody there. But it could have been that maybe they recognized that that person was scared and they weren't going to do anything to them. So I'm thinking that maybe Bear was just saying like, yeah, I saw the person, like I know somebody's here, like the way he was looking, but he probably knew that they didn't mean any, like they didn't have any ill will. They weren't going to hurt them.
Exploration Unknown is a YouTube channel owned by a guy named John, who's uploaded countless videos of his urban explorations. John and another YouTuber explored an abandoned house. It becomes pretty clear that the structure of the building is extremely unstable.
That floor is gone right
That's
there.
what we were talking. I was talking about
It's
earlier.
a deep drop. These floors are not very stable.
Here?
Yeah. You guys check out that fireplace.
Oh, wow.
If that falls, dude,
Oh, that's real heavy
I don't
too.
know what it's going to do to the rest of this house.
Yeah, I know, because that's a load-bearing wall out there.
That's going to be a lot of weight to hit this floor. I'm really nervous about that right there.
Yeah. And look at the
We
ceiling.
need to get out of here before that happens.
When it comes to urbex, a lot of people will talk about the risks of running into a hostile squatter, a rabid stray dog, or the cops. But one of the biggest risks when exploring unstable structures like these is falling through the floor or having the entire building collapse on you, leaving you trapped under tons and tons of rubble.
What'd I say?
Before John and Tim even get the chance to explore the rest of the house, something pretty scary that serves as a reminder of the dangers of urban exploration happens to John.
All right, guys,
What?
I think we've decided to chance it. What do you think, Tim? I think we talked about it.
It hasn't moved anymore.
Why are we
Let's
gonna
just stay
chance?
away from that area.
Yes.
Let's go back here to the room where the wife. You didn't fall through the floor, did you?
No, but it cracked a little.
Oh man, there's a crib in here.
They're gonna fall.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just fell through the floor. Ow. God.
Didn't y'all just say
You alright, man?
Oh,
Ready to go.
we gotta get
that
out of here.
you
By
had
the
to be
time John
careful?
realized the floor was cracking, it was already too late. Luckily, he was able to shift all his weight onto his other leg before he fell entirely through. Otherwise, he would have plummeted at least 10 feet into the basement below. Obviously, after that close call, the pair of explorers decided to call it a night and carefully treaded their way out of the house and back to the car. Since that incident, John has continued to upload videos pretty frequently to his channel, but he hasn't gone back to that house since.
I just had like flashbacks of yesterday while I was working, because kind of like catching yourself before you fall. I was working and there was like a stool in one of the rooms that I was using, and like while I'm talking to somebody, the stool like started feeling funny to me, and I had this thought like, girl, get up. And so I went to jump up, and right when I did, the whole stool broke in half. So I don't know, that just like gave me like flashbacks of just being like, whoop, something's wrong. You see the aftermath and you're like, man, that could have been me. He's like, I could have been down on the first floor. And I'm like, I could have just been laid out on the floor. That was funny.
TP Urbex is a channel that's only been active for a little over a year. 2024, a video was uploaded to the channel featuring two young urban explorers visiting an abandoned high school. From my research, the school that was featured in the video was William A. Wirt High School in Gary, Indiana, located less than a mile
There's
from
so
Lake
much crazy
Michigan.
stuff that goes on in
Even though the
Gary,
abandoned
Indiana.
building is in absolutely terrible condition in
there's
the
so many
footage,
things
it's still
linked to that
clear that
place.
back in the day it was probably a nice school. Out of the entire school, the auditorium seems to be in the best condition, with the bright red seats serving as a nostalgic reminder of what the school used to look like before it was closed.
Wow.
As the teens are walking through the aisles, they catch a glimpse of a man holding a metal pipe staring them down near the auditorium entrance.
Looks like some kids got in here and were
I'm trying to look and see where it's at.
throwing some stuff from the balcony area.
Where's it at?
Oh, hey, what's up, man? You want us to get on out of here? You want us to... Hey, we'll leave, bro. We'll leave, all right? Come on.
Is he chasing them?
Let's go. Just get out of here. This way, right? You sure? Let's go. Yo, let's go.
That's super scary.
The man with the pipe started chasing them out of the building, but stopped when they got outside. It's pretty disturbing how the guy never even speaks to the teenagers. He just starts chasing them with a metal pipe that he probably planned to use as a makeshift weapon. When this kind of stuff happens, you really have to put yourself in the shoes of everyone involved. I mean, the guy who chased them out, like usual, was probably a homeless guy who had been squatting at the school for a while. Through his eyes, the abandoned, decrepit building is his home, and having two teenagers come in unannounced to disturb your peace when you have nowhere else to go must be pretty irritating.
Oh, that's scary.
But for the explorers who just want to have some fun in an
the
old building,
mental
getting chased
state of
out by
people.
someone who's armed and probably not in their right mind is also a terrifying experience.
Yeah.
In September 2020, John and Tim from Exploration Unknown uploaded a video where they documented their visit to an abandoned altar in the middle of the woods.
Where are we?
It's supposed to be public land.
This is private property, bro.
Well, maybe it's like this over here, somebody's private property. And I know this over here should be like public land.
After seeing the sign, it's unclear if the two explorers are on a private or a public road.
Oh, that's annoying.
But a couple of minutes later, after following the directions they were given, they got their answer.
Saw something behind you. Shh. Dude, key light. Kill your light, dude. Key. Oh my God, dude, it's a car. Shh. Hide. Dude, they were waiting. Right here. Shh. Get down. Oh God, dude, we gotta get
Somebody's probably got trail cams out there that owns the property, and they know you're there. Bet you're on trail
Oh God,
cams.
he's getting out.
Hey, that thing you damn lights are
Oh God. Dude, he's
for.
got
Get off my property.
He's got a gun. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Okay. Go. Oh God.
Oh, they're getting shot at!
Jim, you okay? Get up, dude. Come on. Get up. Are you hit? Are you hit?
Oh my goodness!
Oh God, run, dude. Run.
This is crazy.
Okay.
After getting out of his car, a man who we can reasonably assume to be the property owner points his gun at the uploader and his friend and tells them to get off his property. This is one of those situations
I wonder if
that
he's
you just
actually
never
shooting
want
at
to
them
be
or
in.
shooting
Because
at
on the one hand, if you yell something out to try to calm the guy down, you signal your location to someone with a deadly weapon who may or may not be in his right mind.
Yeah, but
But
still
on the
have
other
to have
hand,
your
if you
lights
don't signal
see.
your location, the property owner might feel threatened. As they were running out of the woods, the man shot at them, and initially it looked like Tim fell to the ground from being shot at. But it seems like he just tripped either by something on the ground or by being startled by the sound of the gunshot. Fortunately,
That's
Tim and
crazy.
John were able to get out of those woods unscathed, and they never went back again. I
I
really
would not
don't know
either.
where John got his intel about the supposed abandoned altar in the middle of the woods, but it was clearly faulty. And it's a good thing he was able to spot the guy in the car ahead of time. Otherwise, who knows if this video would have even been uploaded.
Wow. Okay, guys. So, leave some comments about the video. But this was a pretty good example of things that could go wrong during your explorations. Okay, guys, that completes today's video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely comment below whether you have done urban exploration, if it's something that you would like to do, if you're against it. Just what are your thoughts? And what did you guys think was the scariest part of today's video? Also, if you would like to share your true paranormal stories, please don't forget to send an email to me at the email that will be linked below. And until we meet again, everybody take care. Bye-bye.